Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.
Hello my dear students, today I will discuss about the composition of two functions. Let us start with one example for our better understanding. Here we consider three sets A, B and C, where A consists of the elements 2, 3, 4, 5, B consists of the elements 3, 4, 5, 9 and C consists of the elements 7, 11, 15. And two functions f from A to B and g from B to C. That is, f is a function from A to B and g is another function from B to C. Here under the function f, here A is the domain, the elements 2 is associated with the elements 3 of the codomain B. That is, image of 2 is 3, similarly image of 3 is 4, image of 4 is 9, image of 5 is 5. And under the function g, here you see, in function g, here B is the domain and C is the codomain. Here the elements of B are 3, 4, 5, 9. The elements 3 is associated with the elements 15, that is, image of 3 is 15, image of 4 is 7, image of 5 is 11 and image of 9 also 11. Okay. Now the function from A to C, that is from here to here, the function from A to C, we call it composition of f with the function g, and it is denoted by g of f, that is gof. G of f, that is gof. And here gof is nothing but a function from A to C, and in this case gof is equal to, contains the order pair 2, पहले इमेज कहाँ से गया है, कहाँ तक गया है 3, 2 का इमेज 3 फाइनली कहाँ पहुँच गया 15. सो here will be 2, 15. The image of 2 is 15 under the function gof. The image of 3 is 3 finally कहाँ 7. Then the image of 4, 11. The image of 5, it is also 11. Okay. This is called the composition of G with F. Here one thing you remember, that the function F is operated first followed by the function G. Okay. Let f is a function from A to B and g is another function from B to C. Then the composition of f and g, denoted by g of f, gof, is defined as the function g of f such that A to C given by g of fx is equal to g of fx for all x belongs to A. That is, gof x is equal to g of fx for all x belongs to A. Here f is a function from A to B and g is function from B to C. Then gof is a function from A to C. And in general gof not is equal to fork. In general, gof not is equal to fork. Here composition of G with F, composition of F with G. Here F is operated first followed by G, but here G is operated first followed by F. Okay. That is, we found what? G of fx is equal to G within bracket f of x for all x belongs to the domain A, where GOF is a function from A to C. GOF is a function from A to C. Okay. Now see one example. Let f is a function from real number to real number. Z is another function from real number to real number. Okay. F is defined by f of x is equal to cos x, and z is defined by gx is equal to 3x square. 3x square. Okay. Now find GOF and FOG. Okay. GOF x is equal to what? G of fx. क्या बोला है? GOF x here f is operated first, then followed by g, that is g of fx. Okay, g. Now put the value of fx. Fx is equal to what? Cos x. Fx is equal to cos x. Now g cos x. Now you see the definition of g in place of x, just you replace by cos x. Here 3x square. In place of x, we will write cos x. That is cos x. Here is square. That is 3 cos square x. This is what? That is GOF is equal to 3 cos square x. Now FOG x, that is f of gx. F of gx, first g is operated, that is f. What is the value of gx? That is 3x square. Next followed by f. f का definition, अभी f का definition देखिए. What is the definition of fx? fx is equal to cos x, that is in place of x. In place of x, we must write 3x square in. Okay, cos, here will be in place of x 3x square. That is FOG x, or f of g is equal to cos 3x square. Okay. Definition 9. A function f from x to y is defined to be invertible if there exists a function g from y to x such that GOF is equal to ix and FOG is equal to iy. Here ix and iy are the identity elements. The function g is called the inverse of f and is denoted by f inverse. Thus, if f is invertible, then f must be 1 1 and on 2, and conversely, if f is 1 1 and on 2, then f must be invertible. Okay, that is, suppose f is a function from x to y, then the function f is said to be invertible if there exists another function g from y to x. Here you see, इसका डोमेन, इसका कोडोमेन बन गया, इसका कोडोमेन, इसका डोमेन बन गया. ओके, सच दैट GOF is equal to ix and FOG is equal to iy. Okay, this is the condition of invertible function. That is, if we can show GOF is equal to ix and FOG is equal to iy, then the function f is invertible, and the inverse of f is g, which is denoted by g is equal to f to the power minus 1. That is the inverse, f inverse. Thus, we can say that a function f is invertible if it is bijective function, and conversely, if f is bijective, then the function f is invertible. Okay, very important point you must write down on your notebooks. Let f is a function from a to b and g is a function from b to c, be two functions, then the composition of f and g denoted by GOF is defined as the function GOF from a to c given by GOF x is equal to g of fx for all x belongs to a. That is here is a function from A to B and Z is another function from B to C. Then the function from A to C is denoted by GOF, that is G of fx. Here f is operated first followed by G, and GOF and can GOF not is equal to fork. GOF not is equal to fork, that is the composition of two functions is not commutative. And second point is a function f from x to y is defined to be invertible if there exists a function g from y to x such that g of f is equal to ix and f of g is equal to I. The function g is called the inverse of f and is denoted by f inverse. Here you see f is a function from x to y and g is function from y to x. Here f का जो डोमेन है इसमें कोडोमेन बन गया और f का जो कोडोमेन है g में आके डोमेन बैठ गया. ओके, तो इनवर्टिबल शो करने के लिए हम लोग को क्या शो करना है? GOF is equal to ix and fork is equal to I. अगर हम इसको शो कर सकते हैं then we say the function is invertible and the value of z is the value of f inverse, that is g is equal to f inverse. Point 4 is the function f is invertible if and only if f is on 1 and on 2. इसका मतलब a function f is invertible if the function f is on 1 and on 2, that is f is bijective function, and conversely if f is bijective then the function f is invertible. So to check whether a function f is invertible or not, it is enough to show that the function f is bijective. If f is bijective then it is invertible, and if f is not bijective then the function f is not invertible. Okay, and the value of x in terms of y is nothing but the inverse of f. This is suppose the function is defined as like this, y is equal to f of x. तो यहाँ से हम लोग x is equal to, we need to find the value of x in terms of y. If f is both on 1 and on 2 then the function is invertible, and then the value of x is nothing but the inverse of f.